first set up Communicare in 1998, there was no specific requirements to standardise on any services for the provision of services looking after vulnerable people. So we've honed our expertise in digital monitoring, which is about where people are location-wise, monitoring them when they're out and about. Ultimately, we're providing internet service. You've got readily accessible information. You can see when the carer arrives and leaves. We'll provide the lone worker service to that care organisation, which manages their duty of care. The carer company knows that the carer's arrived and left. Then, if an emergency occurs, the care organisation can actually look on our mapping system and just simply reallocate a resource that's available, and they're actually giving accurate, dynamic, fully up-to-date reports in terms of the care delivery to the individuals at home.
My mother's had vascular dementia for quite some years now. She's in London, so we needed to get care in place to make sure that she was properly looked after. So if we'd had the services, the monitoring services that are available from Communicare, we would have known that if anything had happened between visits, that we would have been alerted.
For the lone worker themselves makes life easier because we can give them mileage reports and give a consistent way of reporting that back to the care provider. So one supplier improving services, but also giving fantastic value for money.
Well, the beauty of what Communicare offer me is that they're monitoring me wherever I am. If, for instance, I fall or press the panic button or whatever, immediately, the first thing they'll do is phone me to find out if I am all right.
So consequently, the data security elements are critical. Everyone here goes through a Safeguarding Vulnerable Groups Act check. We go back 10 years in terms of their prior employment history. We've always been forward-thinking in terms of our standards, and we've always been conscious of the need for maintaining a high degree of security in terms of our staff. We had to work closely with the police, the security industry. What we effectively did was set up an industry group to come up with a British standard 8484, which looks after specifically, at the moment, lone workers. And we upgraded BS 8484 in 2011 to cater for subcontract networks. What we then found out was that alarm receiving centres in the UK were not specifically geared again to looking after vulnerable people. Having looked at that, we then found European standards which were more applicable, and we've adopted that within our British Standard 5979 Category 2 alarm receiving centre here in Dunoon. And I'm delighted that we've been awarded Secure by Design for the entire infrastructure of this building, the communications infrastructure, the software. What we've got is an entire end-to-end solution that is secured by design.